Hey guys, this is Eric with Mediavine. This is our Go for Teal video series. This week I want to talk to you about a very exciting thing. We're going to talk about fonts, and in particular font sizes and what you should be using on your website. So this is actually an interesting thing that we get questions from our publishers, and this is actually part of our audit process when we're telling publishers best practices. So why does font size matter that much? So we take a mobile first approach here at Mediavine. The reason why, and I'm sure you've seen this with your own site, the averages across Mediavine are about 80% of users visiting sites at Mediavine are on a mobile device. So while a lot of people still optimize for that 20%, and we do the same, our main focus is on the 80%. Let's go after where all the traffic really is for your site. And we want you to start thinking of your site that same way. The average user, again, 80% of them are visiting your site on a mobile phone. They're not viewing it on the desktop the same way you are. Desktop is more for content creators, people who are at their jobs visiting your site, but most of the time in the real world, people are viewing it on the phone. So think about everything from that experience. When it comes to font size, that experience needs larger fonts. So most publishers run small fonts because they look pretty on desktop, and that's wonderful. But again, think about it from your phone's perspective. You're running in a 12-point or 12-pixel font. Users are pinching and zooming in order to see your site. That's actually a terrible user experience. What we recommend, and this is actually best practices by Google's Lighthouse tool for SEO, and that's to have a 16-pixel or larger font size on your site. And again, 16 pixels is the minimum. And we've seen most people are running about a 12-point or a 12-pixel size font. So you definitely need to increase that. So again, 16 pixels is not equal to point, so make sure you're doing at least 16 pixels. And if you're doing it in point, make sure your font looks large in a 16-point or whatever you end up choosing. So we recommend going as large as you can without it looking atrocious to make sure that users who may be not 20/20 vision can see your content on their mobile phone. One of the other great things about increasing your font size is that it's going to allow us to better optimize your ads on your site. Users are going to be more engaged. They're not going to be zooming in. Your ads are going to perform a lot better. So we don't just tell publishers to do this for user experience and SEO, but even for ad performance. This is one of those few tricks that everyone can do to make more money. I like to think of it back in grade school. We all used to increase that font size just a little bit to make sure that we got those 2 pages on our book report. This is the easiest thing you can do right now for your site to get more content and a better user experience. So it's a win-win. I don't think I can say the word user experience anymore, so we're going to end this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next week.